This is Gearbox Ranch Granny, all feeling wild and crazy this morning. I promised you last week that I would tell you one more thing to make with that quick mix bacon mix. Oh, that stuff is so versatile. One thing is a donut, nothing like a good old fried donut. You take 2 cups of that quick mix, a 1/4 cup of sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Now you mix those real good, set them aside. Then you're going to take your wet ingredients. That's 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/3 cup of milk, and 1 egg. Beat that baby up until it can't stand it. Then mix it in with the donuts, with the dry mix. Mix it up real good. Now, this is going to have to be kneaded, but if you have one of them bread mixers, you can certainly put it in there and let it be doing the job. Now, if you have a deep fryer, set it at 375 degrees. Otherwise, you're going to have to get your thermometer for that cast iron pan. Put you a pretty good amount of oil in it. Does a great job. These are super easy. So much fun for the grandkids. Now, get that mixed in real good. You have to knead it. Like I said, if you have a little bread mixer, you can let that be doing the kneading. Otherwise, you're going to have to get it kneaded real good on a lightly floured, very light. You don't want too much flour. Then roll it out about a 1/2 inch. Now, if you have a donut cutter, you just cut those donuts. If you're Gearbox Ranch Granny, you make do with what you got. I used the top of a canning jar lid, the ring, and I made the outside. And then for the inside, I took me a little lid just to make an indentation, dipped a knife in water, and just cut out those little donuts. Once you get your donuts cut out, makes about 10 to 12. Put it in your pan, you let it cook about a minute, fry about a minute on each side. And you'll know when it's about done, that bubbling kind of quits. Then you take them out, put them on a paper towel, let them dry, let them cool just a little. Now, in the meantime, go ahead and have your glaze ready, which is 1 1/4 cups of powdered sugar, 2½ to 3 tablespoons of milk, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix that up. As those donuts, before they're completely cool, dip them in that glaze. Oh, Lord, it makes it. Look at this. And they are so tasty. Super good. Here's one more quick one for that quick baking mix. These are so easy. 2 1/4 cups of the quick mix. We're going to make pancakes. Get your griddle hot. 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 egg, and 1.5 cups of milk. Mix it up real good and just pour it on your griddle. Now you can see these are nice, big, fluffy Oh, those are going to be good with a little bit of syrup and sausage. You know what I'm talking about, right? Now, if you like to make them little dollar-sized pancakes, I add a little more fluid and make it a little thinner. That makes it perfect. I am so glad you guys came to join me this week. I hope you're having as great of a week as I am. And remember, pray to your Savior, Jesus Christ. God bless every one of you, and I'll see you next week.